Hi everyone, welcome back. This video today I'm going to be covering the stainless steel manifold which I've just received from Garagefiftynine, run by a chap called Hamish. He is an MR2 Mark III owner himself, so he gets in. He's got some products available for our cars. You may have seen him on some of the forums online. I know certainly in the UK Roadster, MR2 Roadster Owner Club forum, he's active on there, and he's I think he's one of the affiliate. He's got like it's not affiliate, it's sort of like commercial business section of that forum himself, so you don't necessarily have to search him out. If you go into the marketplace section of that forum, you'll find Garagefiftynine there. So why did I choose this one as opposed to a Toyo Sports manifold or another? There are some design features which I liked on this one, and Hamish on the forums, he said that he's constantly looking to improve the design, and for me personally there's two major design parts with this particular manifold, which is why I wanted to go for his. Also, he does care about the quality of his products, which I do firmly believe that. So I had confidence to buy the product from him. So let's have a look to see what you get. So in the box, let's get everything out, and then we'll get this box out of the way. And then we know where we are. Okay. So you obviously get the manifold itself. Now, that is quite a nice looking bit of kit, even if I do say so myself. I am going to wrap this in titanium wrap to try and reduce down some of the engine bay temps. Yes, all this pipe work I'm going to wrap, and I'll cover that in a different video. You've got the two ports there for the O2 sensors. This is obviously where it bolts, the headers bolt to the engine block, and you've got the bottom section which bolts to the main cat, and these are the sections that we as MR2 owners affectionately know if you're going to do this swap, known as the three Amigos, which are notoriously hard work sometimes to be able to get out. So what are the two design things which I like? Well, firstly, let's just move this back a bit. The design has been changed, so previously you had brackets on the top to hold the heat shield for the manifold or headers, and they were taken off because frankly most of us are buying this because, one, we like the look of it, and for the element of removing the precats. I'm not going to go into in this video in the whole thing about removing the precats out of this engine, but as they age they do become a problem, and you do need to think about removing them from the vehicle if you're able to, whichever country, you know, if it's permitted in the country that you live in for your emissions regulations. So yeah, so those brackets were previously on there. They've now been taken off for a more sort of streamlined look. And the other thing is you've got the mounting brackets down here for the bottom part of the manifold. So what that means is that when it's bolted up here, this bit isn't just hanging around in the air and putting stress on the flexi pipes at the bottom. The manifold is properly bolted up nice and strongly. The pipework itself is also double welded, so you're welded inside and outside. And as Hamish said, the flange areas to accept the gasket rings for here have been improved, and I don't think you get a good sealing of these sort of donut gaskets with the other manufacturers. So what you also get is the main engine block gasket. Now some people, well, quite a lot of people actually, will say you reuse your existing Toyota gasket, but if you do want to replace it, Hamish himself does say that you may want to purchase the Toyota actual Toyota part because it is a bit better quality than this one, but you do get that one if you want to use that. And then you get the two sort of crush donut type gaskets which fit into this section here, and they do fit spot on. It's a bit high there, I'm not sure if you can see that, but they do fit in there very nicely. So you get those two crush gaskets there, and you also get the 3 replacement studs and bolts for when you probably end up mashing up these, the 3 Amigos, to get them out. So I'll just drop a gasket on the floor there. So in the UK, delivered, this is £129.99, which I think is pretty good value for money. As I say, I've got the wrap stuff that I need to titanium wrap to wrap this to keep the engine temps down. I want to get the body kit fitted first on the car because I'm sort of part way through doing that at the moment, and then once that's done I shall start soaking all the bolts and things in relation to taking the old one off, because I know it's going to be possibly quite an unpleasant job in terms of having to unbolt this thing out. Dick Sloan, who runs MR2 Roadster Recycling in the UK, and if you're in sort of any of the MR2 communities you'll probably come across him. He gave a very useful suggestion that if you have trouble getting it off the car, then you could just get a 9-inch angle grinder, run straight through the existing pipes of the existing manifold, and then unbolt the cat, and then just take this section off, sort of off the car on the bench, so it's easier to work on. And then he said it does give better access to the bolts that are on the block to be able to take this plate off. So that could be if you don't want to keep the old factory manifold, that would be a way to do it. Just whiz through those with an angle grinder, unbolt the cap from the rear silencer, take the whole thing off, and then deal with this end on the bench, as it were. So thank you, Dick, for that suggestion. I will have my angle grinder ready if this doesn't want to play the game. So let me know in the comments if you've done this swap, how you got on with it. I am going to do a video on this. This is not a job I've ever tackled on any car I've ever owned before, much like a lot of the things I've done on this MR2. So if you've got any tips or things to look out for when doing this swap, I'm sure, well, I certainly would, but I know other people who potentially will watch this and or possibly the video I'm going to do on the fitting of this will certainly find that very useful. So that's it on that. Thank you very much to Hamish for getting that out to me so quickly. Had excellent service from him, great comms as well, so that's really appreciated. And that's it for this video. So thanks for watching. As I say, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, and give us a comment if you've got any tips, tricks or horror stories about changing this, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.